And good morning, everyone, and welcome to the December 28th edition of Uplift with Cliff. I am your humble servant. Can everybody hear me okay today? I'm assuming you guys can hear me just fine. Good morning, everyone. It is December the 28th. This is the last Uplift of 2020. And wow, has this year gone by slow. Now, we're used to people saying this year has flown by, but no, it didn't fly by. This year went by very slow. But guess what? Like I said, we made it. Polly, you were first in line this morning. Good morning, good morning. Marie, Rob, Arnold, Claudia, Hafid, good morning to all the uplifters out there. Big respect. I see Nancy Rivera and Patra. Olga, look at here, look at here. Doc, as usual, good to see everybody. Hey, listen. I know that many of you guys are traveling. I've been getting your texts and your emails stating that if you miss it, you'll see it on the backside. It's perfectly fine. We've got people all over the world. Just this week, Berliza from Panama is in Florida, and she came by to see me on this past Friday. Thank you for coming by to see me, Berliza. Uplifters are traveling, and we're all over the world. Precious, good to see you today. Ben, Ben, you better stop it, bro. Don't let any secrets out. Look at Diana Rodriguez. Listen, Diana, it is so good to know and see you today. Ellie, good to see you. Yes, it went slow. Good morning, Lisa Hill. Look at all the uplifters pouring in. I'm going to give you guys a little more time. It's post Christmas. I trust everybody out there had a great holiday weekend. I should say Christmas fell on a Friday. And I saw so many faces and pictures on Facebook of people out in the snow and people out with their families. I saw beautiful grandchildren. I saw all these different things. And so I am trusting that everybody had a blessed holiday weekend. And you're ready to uplift. You're ready to lift somebody up this week. But hey, listen, what is Uplift all about? Before we lift anyone else up, we must first be uplifted. You can't pour into somebody else's cup if your cup is empty. You can't fill somebody else up if what you're filling from is empty. And that's what being an uplifter is all about. It's about putting something in your cup, putting something in your pitcher so that you are ready to go give all that positive energy, all that love, all that attention, all that excitement to somebody else. So good morning. I see Stephanie. Yes, yes, yes. Ben. Okay, listen, guys. It is 9:32 a.m. and I'm getting ready to talk about something that you must first do before you can be successful. Now, we've talked about a lot of different things this year. We've talked about changing your circle. We've talked about the power of a positive mind. We've talked about how to be successful in business. Last week, we had a very powerful session together where we talked about knowing your self-worth. Good morning, Diane. Yes. Michael, good to see you. Anna Gazara, numero uno, good to see you. So today we want to talk about a couple more things, and primarily today's uplift is 4 steps to believing in yourself and changing your life in the process. 4 steps towards believing in yourself and changing your life in the process. You see, we can't do all of those things that we say we're going to do if at first we don't believe in ourselves. So many of us out there are ready to receive our blessing, ready to receive the reward, ready to receive the benefits of being successful in business, but you seem to hit that roadblock, and part of it happens because you don't believe in yourself. You see, it's one thing to believe in the processes, but it's another thing to believe in yourself. And you see, some of us believe more in the processes than we actually do ourselves. Tico, I hope they can understand that. It's one thing to believe in the processes, but it's an entirely separate thing to believe in ourselves. So, Cliff, what are you talking about here? Okay, how many of you guys out there have dogs, dog owners? Okay, if all my dog owners, hit me with a thumbs up out there if you understand you have a dog, or if you have a pet. And many of you, good morning, President Reese. It's good to see you. Arlene, good morning. Many of you understand the principle, and you've heard it many times, that pets can sense fear. And so if you are fearful around a pet, they can sense it. And sometimes they start to growl and they come directly for the person who has the most fear inside them. Any of you guys ever experienced the principle of pets and animals around you being able to sense fear? Okay. If you can grasp that, then you can grasp this next principle that I'm trying to get across to you before I go into the steps. And that principle is this: the same way that a pet can sense your fear, the world can sense that you truly don't believe in yourself. Oh, you can talk a good game. You can walk it out and you can fake it till you make it. But let me tell you something. This world, or what some people call the universe, it can sense when you truly don't believe in yourself. And it's going to make mincemeat of all the principles you've learned, all the things, the steps, the one-step class, the three-step class, the 10 steps towards success, I got my GRI, my ABR, my all these other things. The world is going to eat that alive. Ain't worth a thing if you don't first believe. You have to believe in yourself. Are you guys getting this? Are you getting this? The same way pets and other things out there, other creatures, can sense your fear, the world can sense when you truly don't believe in yourself. And if you go out there trying to market a product or sell a house or be a broker or start a business or do any of this thing, and you walking around with that penny ante fake belief, then this world has something for you, because it's going to hit you with some challenges that are going to shake you in your boots, that are going to make your knees shake and make your liver quiver. You're going to find yourself in a situation where you don't know how to react, and you wonder why your classes aren't working for you, why the 10-step process didn't work for you, why the 12-step meetings didn't work for you. It was because you didn't first believe. The world can sense your unbelief. Okay? Okay. Now, if you can grasp that, now I can take you one level deeper towards being the success that you're supposed to be in 2021. All my uplifters out there, are y'all ready? Have we grasped the basic principles? Because I only have 4 steps. But if you got that, then you can understand how to be successful. Can I get a thumbs up? I see Doc gave me an amen. I see a couple of things out there. If you truly understand the principle of what I just explained to you, let me know, or I'll go back, because none of my 4 steps are worth it if you don't truly get why you must go through the 4 steps of believing in yourself. Okay, yes, yes, yes. You have to believe in yourself. Okay, yes, Stephanie, I see you. All right, so now, 4 steps in believing yourself and changing your life in the process. Because it doesn't matter how many classes you take. It doesn't matter how many books you read. You can read self-help. You can read self-hypnosis. You can read neuro-linguistic programming. None of that matters if you don't first believe in yourself, and the world can sense an unbeliever. And the world is going to throw everything at you that it has, because it knows, just like dogs and animals sense fear, you're faking. And the world always exposes fakes. Okay, all right. Here we go. I see my thumbs up. I see my thumbs up. Uplifters, we're ready to go one step deeper. Okay, so the 4 most important steps to learning how to believe in yourself. The 4 most important steps to learning how to believe in yourself. Get this, and you got it. 2021 is going to be amazing for you. Okay, step number 1. Step number one, the first step is believe that it is possible. Okay? You want results in your life. The first thing you've got to do is believe that the results are possible. Believe that the relationship is possible. Believe that the business can be had. Believe that the clients and the customers can be had. You must first believe in it. Believe that you can do it regardless as to what anybody else says. Listen, I cannot tell you 90% of the things that we're accomplishing here at ORRA, folks didn't believe in. And I didn't stop to whine and cry and say they don't believe in me. No, I have learned over time that I will make a believer out of an unbeliever. I will make them wish that they had been on point with me from day one. I eat non-believers for breakfast. Y'all got to understand that. And that's got to be the take charge, take over mentality that you have. I eat non-believers for breakfast, and that way by the time it's dinner time, I ain't got nothing left but protein. That I'm surrounded by believers, because all the non-believers, I deal with them first thing every day. Okay. So you got to believe that you can do it regardless as to what anyone else says about you or it. Doesn't matter where you are in life. You can be 14, you can be 44, you can be 84. If you believe, that's the first step. Now, in order to believe in yourself, okay, here's the second step. Now, once you believe, see, Doc, I believe you're supposed to be successful. Lisa Hill, I believe you're supposed to be successful. Reese, you showed us your success. You must first believe. Now, after you do step one, do you even believe that you can achieve it? Once you say, I believe in myself, I believe in myself, I believe in myself. Once you say that, then the second thing you must do, this is big. This is step two. You can't get to any other step after if you don't do step two. Number one, you got to believe, Rena. Yes. Number two, you must visualize it. Okay. You must visualize it. First, you got to believe. Now you must visualize it. Now, think about exactly what your life would look like if you had achieved it in a dream. Wow. Okay. I need to talk to that little girl inside you. I need to talk to that little boy that thought he was going to be a millionaire. What would your life look like if you were living it through a dream? Let me tell you a couple of things that Cliff would have. I would probably have about a 7-bedroom home, at least 3 to 5 acres. There would be multiple cars out there, not as a status symbol. You guys know I love cars. There would be a pool in the back, probably a saltwater pool. It would be covered with a lanai. I would have multiple sports cars, at least one SUV. There'd be a place for all my family to be there in the home with me. I'm visualizing some things. What would my life look like and you would be there with me? What would my life look like if I was living it through a dream? Now, can you guys grasp that? I need you to back up. Some of y'all back up 5 years, back up 10 years, 15 years. I need you to go on the journey with me and look at inside, visualize what it would look like. Now, by adding visualization to your daily routine, it's going to make you more motivated. See, some of us suffer from a lack of motivation, and that lack of motivation keeps you from getting up and getting out and getting something. So what you've got to start doing is visualizing daily what it is that you want, what's the end goal in mind, and once you start visualizing it, you'll notice that your self-motivation comes back. You see, I know what it's like when you just don't feel motivated. It's because you can no longer see it. And you got to be real careful because, after the loss of motivation, after the loss of self-motivation, what's coming next? There's another little devil knocking on your door called depression. And once depression can sense, she ain't motivated, he's not motivated. Oh, depression starts to say, hey, let me in. Let me tell you, I ain't motivated either. Ain't none of us motivated. There's no one motivated. Look, you need to just give up on motivation altogether. Let's just go on around. Let's just quit. Just quit. Start another job. Start another dream. And you'll go from dream to dream to dream because you stop believing in yourself. And when you stop believing in yourself, you stop visualizing it. Oh, I wish I had a couple of uplifters in the room with me today. I wish I had a couple of people who just got it. You see, you have got to visualize things in order to stay motivated. If you ever stop dreaming, if you ever stop visualizing it, that's the first step towards a foot in the grave. You have to keep on visualizing it. And when you do, it makes you become more motivated. And suddenly, you're going to find yourself volunteering to take on more responsibility at work. You start speaking out at staff meetings. You start asking more directly for what you want, because when you're motivated, you know exactly why you're doing what you're doing and how to get there, because you have this vision in your mind. I have so many people. Listen, if you're on my board of directors, you know eventually I'm going to tell you, I plan on you to be president one day. I start to give my board and my directors a visualization. If you're on my staff, I tell you, I plan on you being CEO. I have a plan for every one of my staff. But if I don't first give them a goal, a place to visualize it, they will stop working a career and start working a job. Oh, I don't have any people in here motivated. You see, the only way to turn a job into a career is with a vision. Tico, you're not hearing me today. My technician on the other side, oh my God, the only way to turn a job into a career is with a vision. And first you got to be motivated. Oh my gosh. Okay, Rose Kemp believes it. Horatio knows to never stop dreaming. Hafid knows. I'm trying to help a few people. So first, you have to believe that it's possible. And the second thing you got to do is visualize it. You'll find yourself volunteering more, putting yourself in position to do more, going more places, because you'll volunteer based on your vision of how things should happen and how things should be. Oh my God, listen. You find yourself taking more risks because you believe in where you're going. You see, I will take an unlimited number of risks because I believe in myself so greatly. I cannot see failure. I can't see it failing. I can't see it going any other way. Yes, vision, Ellie, vision. Now, Cliff, I'm not good at that. I got kids, Cliff. I got kids next to me. My kids come by the time I start working on my business, Cliff. They're hungry. Cliff, I have a husband and he doesn't do this. I have a wife and she doesn't. I have a business partner that just doesn't get it. Then yes, I know that sometimes the wind blows and sometimes the water and the waves come in and sometimes ice melts. And you can't keep all of that going in your mind. When that happens, you must create for yourself a vision board. I told you about 10 uplifts ago that you needed a vision board. Do you have a vision board yet? I need you to go back to square one. I need you to get yourself some cardboard, and I need you to go get some pictures and clip those pictures out, and I need you to stick them on the wall, on the cardboard, and start looking at the things that were your goals so that you can remind yourself what you're working for, who you're working for, where you're going to. You must create a vision board in 2021 to keep these things prevalent in your mind so that the world does not come steal them away, so that the power bill doesn't steal it away, and the cable bill, so that the car note and the kids who need tuition and the husband that lost his job and the wife. You need to put a vision board up with pictures of all of your goals so that life does not steal it away, and you can always be reminded and thusly motivated towards achieving your goal. This is Uplift with Cliff. It's 9:48 a.m. It's the 28th of December, and I can't be any more real with you on how to achieve your goals. I can't be any more real with you on how to get there. It starts with a belief, and then you got to follow that up by visualizing where it is you're going and what you're trying to do. Maria Alejandra, I want to see it. Heather, I want to see it. Hey, listen, vision boards. I need you guys. Inbox them. We will find a place to post them. I'm going to hold you to them. Inbox those vision boards. Take a picture and send it to me at the association. And for every inbox I get, you're either going to get a Realtor mask or you're going to get an Uplift pin. For every inbox and picture of your vision board, you're going to get a Realtor mask or an Uplift pin. I'm going to send you something. But it's got to be real to you before it can be real to us, before any of us can see it. I like that Rose Kip. She is a gold digger. Woo! It doesn't get any more powerful than that. She is a gold digger. Okay. Now, I've got point number 1 and I got point number 2. It's time to go to point number 3. Okay? Now, first you've got to believe. I'm trying to help you get there. First, you got to believe. The second thing you got to do is visualize it. Now, the third thing you got to do. Now, y'all are good at this. You're real good at this. I need you to act like it. Act like what you want to be. Act like where you're trying to go. Act like the person that you're trying to become. You see, always act in a way that is consistent with where you're trying to go. Always act in a way that is consistent with where you're trying to go. If you're trying to be a professional, talk professional, walk professional, look professional, dress professional. Yes, act like what you're trying to accomplish. You see, you don't go from sweatsuits to the CEO boardroom unless it's your board. If you want to be professional, put a shirt and tie on. Put some slacks on. Act like what you're trying to become. Do I have 3 or 4 people that understand what I'm talking about? If you want to be a pro athlete, act like an athlete. If you want to be a computer programmer, act like a computer programmer. One of the most effective ways to establish a successful mindset is to act like you're already that kind of person. Now, I'm not saying go out and get yourself in debt. And I'm not saying, listen, this is not fake it till you make it. No, this is not fake it till you make it. Because see, faking it till you make it only works until you come across somebody that ain't faking it. Okay? I'm not going to charge you for that one. This is acting like it until you become it. Make it become you. You see, when you act like what you're trying to accomplish, it becomes part of who you are. That's not faking it till you make it. I'm talking about becoming it and acting like it. Listen, like I said earlier, one of the most effective ways to establish a successful mindset is to act as if you're already the kind of person who is creating the ideal life. Now listen, and whatever actions you identify, you start taking them now by acting as if. Key words here, as if, as if, as if. By acting as if, you will become. Woo, woo, woo. By acting as if, you will become. Listen, Luis, I'm trying to help them here. Heather, hurry. By acting as if, you will become. If you continue to do this, see, you become the kind of person who is capable of creating the kind of success you want. And this is going to trigger your subconscious mind to find creative ways to achieve your goal. Whoa, whoa. Yes, if you are driven and you start to act as if, the subconscious mind will take over and start guiding you towards the goal, especially if you can clearly see it on the vision and especially on the vision board, and especially if you believe it. Man, I'm tying all these little pieces together. I hope they're getting it out there. Tico, are you getting it today? You got to act as if, because when you do, you trigger your subconscious mind and you walk towards the goal. You become successful. If I just had 20 people out there, hey, uplifters, give me some thumbs up. Let me know I'm not speaking into the universe. Let me know. It's 9:53 a.m. I'm right on time. Uplifters, let me know if you understand what I'm talking about, if you grasp it. I'm going to take about 10 seconds and pause and just look at you guys for 1 second. And in this 10 seconds, if it's resonating with you, hit share. If it's garbage, just go ahead and disconnect now. But you're going to have to do something if you're going to be successful. Michelle, thank you for my thumbs up. Heather, thank you for I see my praying hands. You must act like it. Start taking steps by acting as if You become the kind of person who is capable of creating the kind of success you want. And from that place, your subconscious mind takes over and it takes you to the places on the vision board. If you believe, it takes you to accomplishing your goals. I hope you guys are getting this right now. Diana, you got it. Mary Muley, you got it. Arlene, you got it. We are reprogramming our mind for success. We're getting rid of all the old reasons why we can't succeed, all the old things that keep us. Doesn't matter how many designations, matter how many other things you have. None of that matters if you don't believe in yourself. None of that matters if you don't have a vision. What you need a designation for, and you ain't even got a vision for what you're going to accomplish with the designation. What do you need a degree for, a bachelor's, a master's, or a doctorate, if you don't even have a vision for what you're going to accomplish once you get it? You become as sounding brass and tinkling cymbals, full of talk but no accomplishment, ever learning, always going but never actually achieving a goal. What good is any of this learning if you don't even have a vision for what you're gonna do once you get there? Boy, you better. And the last thing you have to do, is take action. Take action toward your goals. And I got a silver lining super nugget I'm going to close that one with. But first thing you got to do is take action. Let's recap it. Ways to believe yourself and change your life in the process. Here are the 4 most important steps to learning how to believe in yourself. Number 1, believe that it's possible. Number 2, visualize it. Number 3, act like it. The 4th thing that you must do is take action towards your goals. Don't let fear stop you. Don't let fear stop you. Nothing happens in life until you take action. Boy, nothing happens in life until you take action. Do y'all hear me? Nothing happens in life until you take action. Doesn't matter if you believe. Doesn't matter if you can visualize it. Doesn't matter if you act like it. You're going to have to round all those out with taking action. Listen, don't let fear stop you. Nothing happens until you take action. I have noticed that in life, this is where most people get stuck. They read the book, they took the class, they got the certification, they got the designation, they got the degree, they got all the paper, but then there's no action that goes with it. You must take action towards the things in that vision board. Nobody's just going to come hand it to you. You must take action towards opening the brokerage. You got the education, you passed the class, you passed your state exam. Now you got to go take action. Listen, the biggest reason most people don't achieve their goals and realize their dreams is because they don't ever take action. Now, and the number 1 reason why people don't take action is fear. They make up a fear. They come up with a fear. They adopt other people's fears. They come with what somebody else said. They ask all the wrong people. They ask people who are not experts. Why do people go ask people who have not achieved their goals how to achieve their own goals? Oh my God. Why do people go ask people who have not achieved their own goals how they can achieve their own goals? Why do you do that? Why do you look for something to fear? Why do you run your idea by 30 other people instead of just going and learning on your own? Why do you wait for someone to tell you what cannot be done before you just go ahead and do it? I'm trying to help some people today. Take action and listen. This is my last nugget of the morning, and it's part of the take action towards your goal. Fear is normal. Y'all get this. Get this. Get your phones, get those thumbs, Twitter fingers, Twitter fingers. I need you to get these thumbs ready. As soon as you experience fear, that is the time to take action. See, you were looking for me to tell you, well, when do I do it? Cliff, when do I do it? Cliff, when do I take the leap? Cliff, when will it be the right season? Cliff, when is it going to be my time? Cliff, when is it going to be my moment? Cliff, when am I going to get my chance? It's the moment you experience fear. The moment you experience fear, that's the time to take action. There's no thunderbolt coming. There's no lightning coming. There's no hoo-hoo owl coming. There's no sign. No, the water's not going to flow backwards. It's your time when you experience the fear, because the fear is the first normal thing that's going to hit you. Fear is normal. And as soon as you experience fear, it is now time to take action. That's your sign. That's your sign, because that's the first normal thing that hits you. It's okay to experience fear. What is not okay is to be paralyzed by it, to allow it to cause you to miss your goal, to kill your vision, and allowing it to get rid of your belief. The moment you experience fear, that is the time to take action. Take 5 seconds and hit the share button. Take 5 seconds and hit the share button. If you know somebody that has been paralyzed by fear, if you know somebody that's been waiting on a sign, if you know somebody that's just been wondering when it's going to be their time, their moment, their relationship, their business, if you know somebody, take 5 seconds right now, hit share, and let them know that the fear was the sign. Your fear was the sign you were looking for. You got to be daring. You got to be daring in 2021. You got to be bold. Listen, the world's been in hibernation. The real go-getters are going to be getting it in 21. The real go-getters are going to be out getting it in 21. They've been furloughed. They've been laid off. They've been looking at Indeed. They've been looking at Monster. And if you go out there messing around, the people who are hungry are going to be the ones that get the job. The ones whose visions come true. The ones with a vision, the ones who believe, they're going to be the ones sitting down receiving the award that you always thought you were going to get. You better go out and get it, because 2020 COVID civil unrest was the great equalizer. It put everybody back at the same starting line. And I'm here to tell you today that that gun is getting ready to sound. And when it does, you're going to have to leave the starting blocks. And if you are scared, realize that the person next to you ain't, the person next to you ain't, the person down there, they're not scared. They're going to go out and get it. And the resource, the opportunity, the thing that was supposed to have been yours is going to be theirs, because you let fear kill the vision, kill the belief, and you stop acting like it, and you stop looking at your vision board. This has been Uplift with Cliff. It is the December 28th edition. It's the last one of the year, and we are closing out strong on Uplift. Listen, I want everybody to understand that there's no reason that you can't be successful. There's nothing out there stopping you. You might hit a few roadblocks, but get rid of your roadblocks in 2021 and turn them into detours. And that starts right here in the mind. Get rid of your roadblocks, turn them into detours, and keep it moving. Visualize it, believe it, act like it, and then start taking steps towards your goal, and you're going to find that it's going to be your best year ever. There's no reason whatsoever for you not to achieve every one of your goals if you just believe. Okay, it's time for us to do a few affirmations. You know I got to come down. I'm way up here. That's right. That's right, Jamie. I'm way up here, but I got to close, and I got to let you guys know we're going to close out with some affirmations. We're going to close out with some affirmations. We got to say these things to ourselves, and we got to start believing it, okay? We got to start believing it. And so now, it's time. In 2021, I will be successful. Say it out loud. Say it where people can hear you. I will be successful in 2021. Affirm that to yourself. I will be successful in the coming year. Say it. If you're not saying it, who's saying it for you? If you're not doing it, who's doing it for you? If you're not encouraging yourself, then who's going to encourage you? Say it out loud. Affirm this. I will be successful this coming year. Say this with me. My visions will come to pass. My visions will come to pass. Say it out loud. Say it for people to hear you. My visions will come to pass. When they hear you, you put yourself on the hook. Now you got to go do it. Say this out loud. Say it. I believe in myself. Some of you are not going to say this again this week. Say it with me right now. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. You've got to say it. I believe in myself. Now, here's the next one. This is where we're going to grow today. This is where we're going to make the leap today. Listen, say it with, my fear is my sign. My fear is my sign. My fear is my sign. And then we're going to conclude that after we say, my fear is my sign. I need you to say this. My fear is a sign of the success to come. Wow, that's powerful. Uplifters, affirm this. My fear is my sign of the success to come. My fear is the sign of the success to come. My fear, because see, you don't get fearful until you're about to do something. Nobody gets scared or nothing. You don't get fearful until you're about to do something. That's the sign. My fear is the sign of the success to come. Some of y'all just got that. Some of y'all just got that. My fear is the sign of the success to come. My fear is my sign. Okay, here's the next one. We're going to go back to our traditional affirmations. I will be successful in business and achieve my goals. I will be successful in business and achieve my goals. I will be successful in business and achieve my goals. This week is going to be my best week ever. Say it with me. This week is going to be my best week ever. This week is going to be my best week ever. This is Uplift with Cliff. It's 10:06, December 28th, last up year of 2020. Last Uplift of 2020. Last Uplift of 2020. You need to say this with me. I am a success. I am a success. Say it where people can hear. Now, say it with your chest. As Kevin Hart says, say it with your chest. I am a success. No. Say it like you want me to hear it on the other side of this screen. I am a success. Say it like you want the people to hear it in Tallahassee. I am a success. Convince me right now while you're looking in your phone, while you're looking at your computer screen, while you're looking at your tablet. Say it, I am a success. Say it like you mean it, because when you say it like you mean it, you're going to walk like a success. You're going to talk like a success. You're going to dress like a success. You're going to take the actions of a successful person. Say it, I am a success. You've got to say it and believe it. Say it and believe it. This has been Uplift with Cliff, and you guys have been beautiful this year. You've been absolutely beautiful. I want you to take just 5 minutes. I want you to help somebody go into 2021 strong. Make sure that your friends, your brokers, your coworkers, your husbands, your wives, make sure that everybody gets a chance to see this. I want all the uplifters out there to take off and come out of the starting blocks on fire. I want you to get rid of all those things. I need you to understand that your fear was the sign that you have been looking for. And the moment you started experiencing fear, then that was the time to take action. The moment you felt fearful was the time to take action, because once you overcome that, there is nothing can stop you. There's no force in the world. Once you start believing, wow, there's nothing more powerful than belief in action. Whew! There's nothing more powerful than belief in action. I want to send my love, send a few shout outs to all the people out there. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, Marie. Thank you, Rose Kemp, for being an uplifter. Keela Long, you are a success. Andrea, you are a success. Reese Stewart, thank you for the great year, sir. And thank you for my Christmas gift. Really appreciate it, my brother. Paulie, you are a success. You're going to be the best one ever. Lisa Hill, you are a success. Catherine, you are a success. Rena, you are a success. Elise, you're successful. Hey guys, listen, you are a success. You got to say it before I do. You got to believe it before I do. You got to understand it. And if you know people out there who are down in the dumps this holiday season, listen, COVID has done a 1-2 punch, but I'm here to tell you that the 10 count, there's only 4 days left and you're getting up. You might have got hit, you might have took the blow, but if you can hear me, if you can hear my voice, if you can watch Uplift with Cliff, you won. You got up, you took the best that 2020 had to offer, and now in 2021, you deliver the knockout blow. You deliver the blow towards success. You're going to be the one that's standing on the stage. You're going to be the one that's receiving the award. You're going to be the one that's driving the new car. You're going to be the one that the kids look at you and say, I love you, mommy. I love you, daddy. You're going to be the one that gets the promotion. You're going to be the one, because 21 is getting ready to be your best year ever. This is Uplift with Cliff. I want to thank you all for being here. I'm just about 10 minutes over. I want you to understand that President Reese Stewart loves you and has loved you since day one. Natalie Aerosmith is going to love you to day 364. And this Association of Realtors absolutely loves you. And if you're not a realtor, you know that you're here because I absolutely love you. I can't wait to see you. My people in Dubai, I know I've got some special people watching today. My people in Dubai, thank you. It's 9:30 p.m. or something, 6:30 p.m. your time. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for inboxing me. Thank you for texting me. Thank you for being on the other side of the world, but being willing to be right here in this room with me on today. I want you all to know that I love you dearly. I'm signing out for the final Uplift with Cliff for 2020. Remember that it's all up here, and I want you guys to know that the battlefield is the mind, and because you know that, control this right here, because thoughts become things. I love you all. Take care.